Fairy Trails Farm. I'm out here. Everything smells so good. My neighbor has this wonderful magnolia tree. He has some honeysuckle growing on the fence, and then I've got my elderberries. They're ants or aphids. I'm not exactly sure what they are. Something's been eating the beans. And I know I had something going on out here. It looks just like ants to me. Fixing to turn on sprinklers out here. I got these pliers. We have a sprinkler system. See, I think there's some sort of aphids. Look, they got little webs going on. Something's getting them. They seem to do okay until they get to the top. And then they start getting weird on me. Now remember last year I had all that rust mold that I'd never dealt with. I'm just having this sorriest of luck out here with my beans. And I've never had problems with beans, which is what makes it even harder for me. Because beans have always been, I mean, that's our favorite vegetable, I would say. And it's always been my go-to, you know, vegetable that I plant and can a lot of because we eat a lot of them. House, I don't know. It's this location. I don't know what it is, but I have just, it's like they'll be doing really good. And then you can see things down there eating them. And then suddenly, you know, like they'll be doing real good, and then suddenly I'll have all kinds of issues. But I've been trying to keep them picked out as I see, because I'm afraid at any time I may lose them. But I do have the beans out at the other house. But because of all this COVID business, my water spout fell off. I just feel like it's like one of those months where you just feel like everything's going wrong. We had the COVID thing and got this road work back here behind my house. It just puts everything into like a state of just chaos feeling. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. But anyway, I do have the beans out at the other house, but because I planted them so late, they're still small. Tomatoes seem to be doing it. My lettuce is just about completely gone to seed. I'm trying to decide if I want to just pull it. It isn't good for eating anymore. It's really bitter. I'm thinking about just pulling it all and trying to plant new beans because I don't know what's going to go on with these. I'm just really disheartened about my beans the last couple years. I'll feel better once my beans start out at the other house too, and then it's sort of like I feel like I have backup. I need to come out and get these arugula seeds out of here too. A lot of nice blackberries. I'm checking on my peaches. It's hard to see. There's a lot of peaches up there. And this weird rogue peach tree. Here's some growing. I got some nice blackberries going for once. Not black yet. And my elderberries, the birds have been getting them as always, but thankfully I have a lot. That's why I let them just go, so I'm hoping, man, the birds have really gotten them this year. These are okay over here. I might get lucky. Some years I think they're completely gone, and then I get a ton, and I'm like, oh, the birds didn't get them. But some years they get them all. But that's why I let so many grow, because then I'll get some. So we got this sprinkler system at this house. It's the first time I've ever had a sprinkler system. I'm not too sure that I'll really like it. It's convenient. I don't have to haul sprinklers around and stuff. But it seems like it's constantly had. Okay, so I came out here. We call this the sprinkler system control thing. The reason why I have to come turn it on out here is because there's a crack in the pipe, and I was saying that it just seems like there is never-ending problems with this thing. Ooh, some of them are moving over there. So there's another crack in the pipe, so we've just been turning it off from out here instead of having to have someone come out for thousands of dollars and dig up the pipe. Last year it was non-stop problems with this sprinkler system, and I really sort of hate it. Anyway, so whenever I need to turn on the sprinkler system, I have to come out here. Look at this. We call it the Chamber of Horrors. Those are slugs. Just piles of slugs, and there's snails, it looks like dead ones, and more slugs, and usually when I open this out, it's a mass of roaches all running out, so it's just so gross. Anyway, I usually can get Well, I WD-40'd these things and everything, and I still can't get them to move. And now that Chris has gone back to work, I might have to put my camera down. I thought I was grabbing the regular pliers, but I grabbed these needle nose, and by the time I figured it out, I was already out, and I didn't want to go back inside. I gotta move down. Ugh, I hate this. It's so gross in there. Look at all of them. They're just so gross. I hate slugs. Because I can't turn the sprinkler system on unless I want to do that every time. I've been going a little bit longer than normal. It might be my beans problems. But I usually try to water every 3 days if it hasn't rained. It rained on Monday, but it hasn't rained since. So let me turn the sprinkler on. Some mustard seeds that I've pulled, and I just haven't had a chance. They're dry. I need to go inside and break all these pods open, but it's pretty time consuming, and I have these sewing projects I've been trying to get done so I can anyway, so I need to get these mustard, and I need to get them out of their thing. I really just use a small amount for planting because we don't care for it too much in salads, or just a few leaves maybe, but I use it in pickling the mustard seeds. So I hate to go buy something at the store if I just use it every once in a while. Anyway, so I need to do that, and I showed you how to do that last year. I showed you more. There were pods that I had inside. These I've just put in a box and let dry because I just haven't had time to mess with it. So let me get this sprinkler system on, and then we'll get inside. Imperfect Foods box, and I get this twice a month, and I've been posting them lately because people are really interested in seeing what you can customize in your box, and they offer something different almost every time. There'll be some of the staples, but there's lots of different things every time, and you can get it every week. I don't need it every week. I get it every other week, and that seems to be about the perfect amount. I use it all up, and from the last box that I did was, a week to a week and a half ago, I guess, whatever it was. The only thing I have left is that big butternut squash. Let's open this up and see what we got in here. Alright, so let's see what we got here. These were nectarines. A big bag of whole almonds. It was only like $4. I mean, these are like minimum of $10 in the store. Peaches. I almost always get carrots. 2 big zucchinis, which is good because I've been wanting to make some zucchini bread. Oh, I got a thing of coffee, but I'll have to let that. Hopefully that's waterproof because looks like our grapes got smashed again. Get some more peaches. Green peppers. Looks like maybe it got cut. So I'll have to use that. I'll have to use that today, actually. Got some apples. Grapes, which my grapes fared better than they did last time. So we ended up with some like a pound of peaches, so maybe a pound of apples. 4 nectarines, 4 green peppers, 2 bigger zucchinis, carrots, the grapes, and the coffee, and the big bag of almonds. So like I said, every time is a little different. I've gotten the coffee before. The almonds were really good. I know Chris will really like that. And with the grapes, always go really fast. As always, I'm always happy with, once in a while you get something weird like this. Looks like it really looks like it was cut, and maybe it was an accident, but when you get something like that, you just wash it real good and use it right away. I use it sort of to fill in whatever I'm missing that I need that we've eaten up. I use it for, like when I get the unusual things like the almonds. That last time I think I got a thing of turkey breast, smoked turkey breast. So you never know exactly what kind of, in addition to the produce, the vegetables and the fruit, you never know what kind of other things they'll be offering, because it's, like these were, they actually they bought these nuts and they packaged them in packaging. And it says right here, it'll tell you why. It says these almonds had some minor damage on the shells that left the nuts inside with minor blemishes that grocery stores considered unsightly and unmarked. Some have little nicks. Probably maybe the machine, when it was shelling it, was getting too much off of it. But, I mean, that's really silly. I mean, so that you would reject something because the almond has a nick on it. I mean, that's so crazy. I got this for like $4, and like I said, this is a pound, that would be at least $10 in the store. So at least. So this is what we got this time around, and thanks for joining us, and I hope you check out the company and see if they're in your area. Bye.